2, 1. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Rowe. We're taking a look at Algebra 2A. This is lesson 15. We're looking at numbers 6 and 7. This is the problem we have to determine if two functions are inverses of each other. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do here. So let's take a look at a similar example. So here's my similar example. Are the following functions inverses? So I've given two functions. I need to determine if they're inverses. So here is what I need to find. I need to find two composite functions. The first I need to find is f. Let me go back. F of g of x. And then I need to find g of f of x. And by doing so, I will be able to determine if these are functions. Now, how do I do that? Well, if I find f of g of x and find out that it equals x, and then I find g of f of x, and it simplifies to x, then these are inverses. Otherwise, they are not inverses. So I'm going to split my screen here into two sections. I'm going to find over here, I'm going to find f of g of x. Over here, I'm going to find g of f of x. And once I do that, I'll be able to see if I have inverses. So let's start with f of g of x. So I need to replace f. So I'm replacing x in 2x minus 3 with 1/2 x plus 3/2. So when I do that, I'll get 2, and this will be my substitution. And that's minus 3. So now I need to distribute the 2. So what's 2 times 1/2? Well, that's 1x, so just x. I don't need the 1. 2 times 3/2. We'll do a little side work here. 3/2 times 2 over 1. Those 2's will cancel, and that will equal 3. So that's going to be plus 3, and then I have minus 3. Well, what happens here? 3 minus 3, what does that equal? 0, so it cancels. So that equals x. So I can go on and do g of f of x. If I got right there and it didn't equal x or 1x, I could stop and say these are not inverses. So let's go on to this one. So now, in the g function, I'm going to replace x with 2x minus 3. So 1/2, and here's my substitution. 2x minus 3 plus 3/2. Okay, just like last time, I need to distribute. So I'm going to distribute this half. What's 1/2 times 2? Those are going to cancel, so that's going to equal 1. So again, that equals x. 1/2 times 3. Nothing cancels, so that's going to equal 3 over 2, just multiplying left to right here. So that's minus 3/2 plus 3/2. Okay, so let's take a look. Right there, negative 3/2 plus 3/2 cancels out to equal 0 again. So that's going to equal x. So since both equal x, these are inverses. So I hope this helps you with lesson 15, numbers 6 and 7. If you're still struggling with the concept, Please let me know in a teacher message or make an appointment for a health session.